Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
This is going to be so nice. And on top of that, Ambessa champion who's going to hate that to spot Yike out. Of course, Zen doesn't have the same tools to make it over the wall. But fire matched with fire. Targa level 3 though, walking into mid.
I'll make my face check.
Quick Q. Yike looking for the fob, dashed over the wall, but now it's Humanoid in trouble. The W doesn't quite take him back.
Really good E there by Targamas to catch out Humanoid. Makes it so that he has to use his flash. And just kind of predicts that Mickey will jump away.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I think if I'm Fnatic, I'm really happy cross-mapping these grubs for Drake. How I kind of view the Kai'Sa into Ezreal matchup is that in the early phases, Ezreal is a lot stronger. When Kai'Sa gets level 6, she has good fighting windows. And then after... Oh, we got a fighter.
Flash back.
Ooh.
Nice use of the ulti. Well played by Humanoid, just managing to dodge out of that one.
That looked really cool. He just jumped over the Azir ult.
Yeah, and that's not an interaction that I'm used to seeing. Yeah, I mean, very well timed from Humanoid. Saves the weirding as well, just to make sure that the W, so he can kind of shotgun himself backwards. Downside is it does cost a decent amount, so while they don't get to play, they will be first on the grubs. Of course, in the meantime, Drake was taken down by Fnatic, so 1-1 the objective score so far. And despite how insanely bloody Fnatic early games often are, this game has been quiet, but I do think that'll start to change now that Razork's level 6. It's a good call on Humanoid as well. Look at the CS difference between these two mid laners. Kaliss now in trouble. Upset now trying to follow up the buy. Goes through. There's just too much CC. One Ezreal on his loads up. One Morano gets the job done.
Man, Razork is the best buy in EU. That Q flash he just did on Kaliss there.
About the map being blue. Bottom side though, Fnatic again. As you said it would happen, so it happens, Mr. Spectra. This time, the flash not needed for Razork. It doesn't have it either, but now it's going to fall up onto Yike. Instantly, Upset's going to go in 2. Ulti comes out from Kaliss, only tagging onto 1. Super decisive. Immediately, and Yike can flash away and ulti himself. There might not be a play there. But Yike setting up again for another grub spawn. This is a little bit awkward. We've seen a lot of 4th rate games, so I don't mind
Kana's recalling. Yike is no flash.
TP in, Yike sticking around, just trying to keep him interested. Decent healing from the Zen means he's not really suffering. Humanoid now coming in. Oscar in on the way with ulti as well. Razork, no ulti. Targamas only level 5. Mickey with the level 6. They have to be careful. Ulti comes in from Humanoid. Yike trying to go all in. Mickey instantly going to find 3 with his ulti. The quickness now coming out. Oscar in, unsure if he wants to go in. Nice wall bang coming in from Kana. The follow-up not quite there. Gets over the wall, but not this time. Vladdy ready to follow. KC blinking health bars. Yike finding the kill on the Fnatic mid laner, but the Upset's coming through. The ulti. Everything for Fnatic. 2 kills on the side. Upset finding one with the Academy Rain. Looking for a few more. Looking for his montage moment as the rest of the team is backing him up. Q in from Razork. Kana nowhere to go. Upset taken over. And Fnatic versus KC. On Ezreal, it's really hard when you fall behind.
Oh, Upset is in...
Right as we praise it, that's a caster card. That's not where you want to be. Ults right back into the waiting arms. His ticket burning manages to make it out. That's not allowed. Fnatic now trying to get a few more kills. Yike making wind, making lightning, but not making much of an impact in that top lane fight.
How did he survive? Either just rely on the Leona or rely on Fnatic messing up and going too deep and then kiting it back out and then the counter engage.
I think the big thing to note here, 6 grubs for KC at the very least. So while they will lose Herald, while they're losing push on the top side of the map, they should be able to shred this tower at a decent pace. Not super fast.
I would want Yike to just hit this tower with Vladdy so they could get the tower on this wave.
A lot of instances, and Fnatic definitely bringing a lot more of that discipline today.
They are locked in.
Oh. You win, Kana, nice interrupt here. Razork takes a decent chunk of damage. Poppy could be big to change the fight. Ambessa out now. KC immediately pulled the trigger, seeing this as a limited opportunity. Fnatic kind of retreating. The flash from Kana awkward. Thought he had the wall bang action. Thought he could just smack him in, find the stun.
Still looks like it's first Drake position here for K-Corp. And Kaliss can look to poke them down as they try to re-enter, but Humanoid has TP.
Razork on the flank. Ulti available. I think KC need to start a fight of their own. Yike recognizes it too, now trying to follow up instantly. Targamas, though, not getting the angle, and Bessa into the backline. They're trying to get Oscar out. Razork going in onto Kaliss. Humanoid now following everybody on top of this Ezreal. They will not let Kaliss play the game. Vladdy, the last man standing.
And this Fnatic is looking disciplined, diligent. They're playing it slow. Cheese here onto the Ambessa and drop the Atakan in favor of it. I think that's what we're going to have a look at here. Yeah.
Oscar.
He has flash.
Trying to dash out, doesn't quite get the wall. Ulti will take him away from the Poppy. Good patience. The fact that they don't get the wall stun there is devastating. Now Atakan has come out. Fnatic 13 kills to 2. Absolute domination with Atacon secure. There's really nothing the KC can do. Upset going godlike. And Salty injury.
I think Vladdy might be in trouble here.
Kana can try and peel. Humanoid can just chase.
Razork has ulti soon.
Q in. Kana with the interrupt. Defensive tool is starting to be gone. Mickey spotted by Targa. But it's so difficult to stop Mickey. You don't really have the damage. Upset now chasing. Instant charm flash going in. Fnatic, they've just got too many tools to chase down KC. KC don't even feel like they're overextending. It turns out they were, just because the range, the engage start from Fnatic is too much. Upset legendary.
Can they end? They might look for it here. They still have the Atacon buff.
It's 22 minutes. We've been having 40-minute games all weekend long. Fnatic aren't about to have it, though. They're just so far ahead. Kliss manages once again to chip away at the wave, but Fnatic are in a position to just body block. He doesn't even have second item to spike. They instantly now go in, pull the trigger. Kliss about to fall. Kliss taken down. Yike, the last man standing. Fnatic probably just going to end it here. 7 seconds on Vladdy. Targamas up as well. It's a bit greedy. It's a bit crazy, but they've got the buff. The false life might keep them going. Trying to get Humanoid out of the equation. Sets packing back to the base. Upset blinking health bar, looking for the shutdowns. Vladdy building a turret of his own, trying to keep the Emperor strong. Mickey about to be taken out. Vladdy on the chase. Upset retreating. KC need to keep chasing this one out.
Might look to chase here fully. Drake's up in 45. If they can try to wait out the Atacon and then kill Upset, it's nearly expiring. 5-6 seconds left on it.
KC fans loud and proud despite what's starting to feel like an inevitability for Fnatic.
Upset's no flash.
Waiting, perhaps on the false life timer.
Beautiful
Upset
W there by
cleanse.
Mickey.
Humanoid trying to peel. Shut down! Kana, clean timing. We wanted to see it more with the Atacon. Gets him right as the false life fades.
Should be a free Drake for
But Oscar,
Oh.
they're going to spawn him, but do they even want this fight? Rooting, they're using so much. Kliss laying down a bit more damage, but Oscar really just does not take damage. I think they bit off a bit more than they could chew. Yike now trying to finish it, but Oscar just dancing around him. A quick Drake Hound step. Down goes Vladdy. Humanoid chasing as well. Kliss untouched for the first time, and it feels like the entire game, but it might be too late. Razor continuing to chase. Kliss running. Kana there to peel. This is Kliss' time to shine. He didn't get a chance in the early game. He might get one now. Mickey taken down. Another one on the list, another shutdown for the side of KC, buying themselves a bit more
fight. It's so difficult for K-Corp to get any sort of advantage, and now Fnatic has first access to Soul.
And if they weren't so hilariously far ahead, Oscar would have died there, and it would have been a massive throw. But this is the rich man's privilege, right?
Yeah.
You can make mistakes like that. You can get caught out, and it does not matter. Some goal back for KC, yes. But with Soul, scary maybe a little bit.
But it's too little, too late.
And this is hard, because this game started off so good for Yike. He's on the Zin, and it just he doesn't do anything anymore. He can ult, but they'll just chase him down. Oscar's into the backline now. He's ulting and keeping himself a bit alive a bit longer, but it's Targamas getting taken out. The support sacrificed for the good of the team. Disgusting. Upset already has Nashers.
Yeah, and I don't see Yike getting into this pit. This is going to be Nash for Fnatic. And they're probably going to look to play mid and bot and get 3 inhibs and then make it a clean W.
So important, Fnatic. Lock top 2 with this win, no matter what anyone else does.
That looks pretty damn good.
This is tough. This decisiveness, something we've seen from K-Corp in their best games, now seeing it from Fnatic, and what might be one of theirs against one of the strongest opponents.
Razor's still no ulti. They decide the better of it and back off.
I might have caster cursed that. We were really hyping up game time here, and now I'm thinking it might be a 30-minute one.
I mean, I think they will end on this Nash. They're going to go into bot lane here, and I think they can easily just tower dive. Unless someone on Fnatic dies now, I think the game will end on this Nash. And nobody dies
statement.
now. I mean, this is a game that just, it goes out of control, right? They have so good champs to pull the trigger, and when you fall behind against a comp like that, it just...
Razor, Q in, the ulti, Upset behind the entire team, but no one can really get on top of him. Humanoid falling up now as well. Yike buying a bit more space. Ulti coming in from the Poppy. Does knock Upset out, and that's going to be big. But too many members are already down. Yike getting taken out. The carries are already dead. The good ult from Kana just came too late. Body blocking, a steadfast presence maybe. But not steadfast enough to stop the base from falling. Fnatic moving up, securing top 2. Playoffs was not enough. This team wants more as they tear through KC.
And this Fnatic roster with this upset and this Razork and the aggression, while also having the discipline